Welcome back to the channel. We're working on a Kawasaki KLF 300 4x4 today. I just picked this thing up a couple days ago, and the person I got it from stated that, in which he showed me, you can pull the pull cord so far that it stops, like the motor's trying to lock up, but then you can hit the starter button and spin it over, and then you can reach down and grab the pull rope and pull it again until the motor stops. So today we're going to dig into it and see if my suspicions are correct. I think it's got something to do with the timing chain, because it don't sound right when it's turning over. And I'll let you guys hear it real quick, and you can tell me. See, it just don't sound right. So I want to dig into it, especially pull the timing chain cover off and see what's going on with it. And I'll bring you guys back as soon as I get the timing chain cover off. Okay guys, so I got all the front plastic off of it, got the gas tank off of it. Now I got the timing cover off. Here's the timing chain. I'm not real sure where the timing mark is on this particular engine. I would think it would be somewhere up here. The timing arrow or whatever you want to call it. I don't see it inside the case nowhere either, unless that there is a timing mark, but I don't believe it is, no. Okay. Anyways, when you turn it over, watch what it does. So it's turning over, but the timing chain is moving. So I know it's got a lot of slack in it. I think it's got something to do with this timing chain tensioner here. So I think I need to pull that out. I'm not real sure what else to check just yet. I think I'm going to pull these valve covers off, the exhaust and the intake, which is right here. I think I'm going to pull those off and take a look at the valves. But the only thing I know to do next is to possibly pull the spark plug and run a compression check on it. When I figure out what I'm going to do next, I'll bring you guys back and show you more. So what I have done so far is I've got the timing cover off. I pulled the valve covers off the intake and the exhaust, which is right here, and it's got a little bit of slack in it. This one, the intake, it's got a lot of slack in it. I thought about adjusting the valves, but I don't think that's what's wrong with it. I'm really not sure at this point, but because I don't have a way to hold the camera and show you guys, I put my thumb over the spark plug hole here and turned it over, and it wouldn't even blow my hand off the spark plug hole, or my finger I should say. It wouldn't blow it off. So with that being said, I know it doesn't have it, not near enough compression to run. So it's an upper end issue, I think. I just got to tear into it more and try to figure out what's going on with it, and try to figure out why this hangs up like that. And see, it's hung up now, but you can turn the key on. Okay, look, it's locked up tight. You can't pull it. But watch this. Hit the start button. See, it just turned over. Grab the pull rope. Pull it again. I don't get it. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But I do know what I was saying before I almost dropped the camera, is that I do know this timing chain is loose, and I can push back on the tensioner here through the chain. So I know that tensioner is bad, or failed, whatever. But I'm not sure what's happened here. I'm more than likely I'm going to have to pull the top end off of it and investigate it, see what's going on with it. Anyways, when I get figured out what I'm going to do, I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you more. Well, I'm not sure if I told you guys already or not, but where the timing chain tensioner was, there was only one bolt holding it in. This other bolt was missing, and the bolt that goes here is gone. And all the guts come out of the tensioner. The spring, this little piece, whatever that is, right here, and then the tensioning rod. When I pull this off the motor, this is the only thing to come out, this and this little black piece here. And the spring and the tensioning rod stayed in the motor, and I had to pull it out by hand. I'm not sure if that could be an issue as to why it's doing what it's doing right now. But anyways, with that out of the equation, I done took the pull starter off of it, and you can still spin it over. And it still makes that noise. I'm not sure what it is at this current time. I'm kind of stumped. But I'm going to go ahead and finish pulling this top motor mount off. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tear into the top side of the motor. Because I think that clicking noise, the more I think about it, I know it's got something to do with probably this timing chain slapping around. But I also think the compression release on the head, that may be what's bad. I'm not sure. But we'll know more as we dig into it. So a guy decided to go ahead and just strip it down. Get to the meat potatoes of the thing here. Okay, I got the back rack off, the back plastics. I discovered this. Look at that, it's a trailer light pigtail that was plugged into the taillights on this ATV here. Alright, so I soaked this clamp down. It's going to take it loose here. As I was pulling the head pipe off, they come off here. So I guess there's supposed to be a clamp here that was missing. I tore the head off of it. As you can see, here's timing chain. The guide is right here, or the one that the tensioner rides against, and it seems to be fine. The guide in the front seems to be okay too. I haven't pulled the cylinder yet. I'm going to. I got to take that bolt out. I think there's one on the other side if I ain't mistaken. I may have to take that out. I'm not sure. But I will be pulling the cylinder off, and we'll be taking a look at it too and go from there. Here's the head. As you can see, the valves don't look bad. Had to wipe that oil off, but as you can see, the valves, they look okay. They look like they're setting in the seat like they're supposed to be. So I'm spilling oil on the floor here, but that don't matter. The head gasket come apart in two pieces. So what I'm going to do next is rip this cylinder off, and I'll bring you guys back when I get to that point. Alright guys, well, guys and gals I should say, because I know there are a few ladies that watch my channel. But anyways, I got the top end off of it, and as you can see, the back side of the piston doesn't look too bad. The oil ring seems to be collapsed though. The front side of the piston, if you look, it's got some scratches in it and stuff. It's not real bad. I mean, I can't even hang my fingernail on it, so it's I got a feeling this piston's okay. It just needs rings. But here is the cylinder. Okay, you can't tell much about it. Just the lighting in here sucks, but that's about the best angle I can get for you right there. As you can see, There is a ridge right there. The cylinder looks pretty well wore out. Looks kind of glazed to me on the upper and the lower parts of it. You can still see down there at the very bottom where the cross hatching is. That's still good, but that's not the part of the cylinder that gets used. It's just this part right here. So it definitely needs a top end for sure. That explains why when I took the exhaust loose off of it, why it was full of oil. And I was trying to figure out why I had oil all in it, why there's oil all over the head here and all over the engine and all over the drive shaft here at the front drive shaft. And it makes its way down the back of the engine case, down the rear drive shaft tube, and it's got the rear differential all covered in grease and stuff and dirt, and this down tube here on the frame. That engine was in pretty rough shape. But anyways, if you'd like to see me rebuild it, put it back together, and make it run again, and get some use out of these brand new tires that are on it, then drop a comment down below. Bloop bloop, as Vice Grip Garage would say. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what I should do with it. Should I rebuild it with new parts? Should I see if I can find a KLF 300 4x4 that's being parted out and take a chance and get the top end off of it? Or should I part this out? Or should I fix it? Drop a comment down below and let me know. If you would like for me to fix it, stay tuned for part 2. As always, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Please subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And thank you to all my subscribers that are currently subscribed. Please tell your friends about me and everybody else that you know. Help me spread the word. Help me grow my channel so I can afford to do this stuff. Right now I'm having to do this out of my pocket, and between bills and doing this I'm stretched fairly thin on money, so that's why I don't upload regularly, because I don't have the money to work on stuff. So I have to save and then film a video of me working on something like this and then upload it. But if I can get my subscribers up to a point I can make money from this, then it would make things easier for me, and I can upload more regularly because I'll have money to put back into this stuff to keep uploading content for you guys to watch. And as always, I do appreciate you guys watching. Please stay tuned. More than likely, I will fix this machine. I just don't know if I'm going to try to go the salvage parts route and just try to get a used top end for cheap and throw on this thing and make it run, or if I'm just going to go the new route and spend the probably $500 for a new top end and put on it and make it run again, including a new timing chain, because that timing chain is really loose, so that'll get replaced also. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share my videos, please, as I'm working in this uninsulated 40-foot shipping container. That's what I'm using for heat. It's a 70,000 BTU heater. Yeah, and it's full of stuff back there. That stuff doesn't belong to me. But anyway, help me grow my channel, guys. I would really like to be able to do this full time. This interests me more than my normal everyday job. But anyways, I'll quit rambling, and y'all have a good night.